We started with Sylvan last October, and at that time through the school system we identified that Dylan was behind in several subjects.
It was probably math, reading, and language arts.
When he first came to us, he was in the 32nd percentile for reading and the 36th percentile for math.
So we poked around a little bit around the local community and came here and met with Alison and the staff and really sat down with them and came up with a comprehensive plan to get Dylan back on track.
So as we began to work with him, we knew we might have some challenges along the way, but we knew he had the wherewithal to get there.
After the first 2 or 3 sessions when he came out of here and he was just so excited about learning, and learning has been a challenge and it's not something Dylan likes to get excited about. It's not like playing a video game or watching TV. So when we would pick him up and he'd be like, oh my gosh, I learned, and then he'd go apply it at school and get test results back, we knew right away that it was working, almost immediately.
The first day, the way they taught just made me feel really confident in myself.
Shortly after Dylan started with us though, and was one of our ideal students, he had a life-changing experience. And for a while, we had to give him a little bit of extra support. So for the next few months, it was a bit of a roller coaster as he worked through some of the challenges that he had to work through. But we knew that if we worked with him and we worked with the school, we could get him past that. There were many emails back and forth with the school, very many visits with the school and with the teachers. He got the support that he needed here. He was getting the support he needed at home and also at school.
It's the small group environment and the very focused program developed for him for specifically what he needs.
And from that point on, he just flourished.
It's a fun place to learn. They do activities with you and when you go there, you just have fun while learning.
So with Sylvan Sync, he was able to move at his own pace through the curriculum. And I really think that was the key thing for Dylan. I know he loved the technology, and clearly it was revisited when we put him in Algebra Edge. He thought that was the coolest thing ever. The final progress assessment at the end of the year showed that he had grown a year in reading and 2 years in math.
I just want to thank the staff and Alison and Joanne, who was the Director of Education, for everything that they've done. It's been, I might get choked up, but they're always calling, checking on us to make sure everything's good, and it's like a family, and that's really important to me.
On a personal level, when I see Dylan walk in the door, I know that we've achieved something really great with him.
More confident than I've ever been.
We walked in to the school to get him the help that he needed, hand in hand with his dad. That made me feel great when Dad actually called us and said thank you because we were there for him. It is not just being there for the student, but it's also being there for the family that I think we achieved with Dylan, and that makes me very proud to be with Sylvan as well, because it just is representation of the good work we do here.